All right, Evan, a big win for your team over Toronto today. Just take me through how you saw this game play out for your team.
I think it was a response from the loss against Laval the other night. We played solid hockey the last couple of games we played, and sometimes it doesn't go the way you were, but we kept working hard, and that's what Mo told us all week or last practice day or whatever. He's just go out and play the same hard way, and eventually it's going to work out, and tonight puck went in the net for us.
It must feel really good to get a bounce back. I know you guys were a little frustrated after that final game against Laval, so to have an offensive explosion like that, get 5 goals, that must leave a pretty good feeling in the room tonight.
Yeah, for sure. Always score 5 goals. In this league, it's one of the hardest leagues in the world, so if you pop 5 goals in one night, it's always nice, and Cormier absolutely stood on his head tonight. Played a solid game. He's a solid goaltender, and I'm happy for him. It was a big night for him.
Just talk about that performance from, Corms. He's been down here for a little while earlier on the season, now back for his second stint. Just what has he meant to the club and some of the success you guys are seeing on the ice?
Yeah, he's stepping up. He's taken a hold of his opportunity, and I think he's put on a good show and made a good case for himself. And he's a solid goaltender, great locker room guy, and like I said, just happy for him tonight and get that big 0 on the board. So. And
for you yourself, 2 of those 5 goals came from your stick. Just tell me what you saw in your goals.
Close my eyes. No, no. The first one I didn't think I got that. I just found out that they gave me that one. I'm pretty sure it went off my eyes. They're gonna look at it, but that second goal, good speed by Bobby and ended up making a good play. I had lots of time and ended up finding the back of the net.
Also trying to thought. You kind of mentioned how it was a response game from your group. Do you think that it was kind of like the timing of this type of performance is really important given how the last series went to start the series that way?
Well, absolutely. These games are huge. We're coming up to play Milwaukee here next week, and they're chasing us. So every point we get, Laval, obviously we lost one game and 1-1 in shootout, but they're chasing playoffs too. So every game from here on in is going to be playoff type hockey. There's teams chasing, there's teams trying to get into playoffs. We're trying to hold a second place home ice advantage spot and maybe try and even catch Chicago. So every point, every bounce back game, every turnover, everything is just needs to be tightened up at this point of the season going into playoffs.
Does a game like that kind of embody your guys' identity? You won 5-0, but it was a way you guys won. It wasn't flashy, it wasn't pretty with skill and whatnot, but it was hard work, determination, hard forward checking and whatnot. Is that the game that you guys take such pride in and talk about all year?
Absolutely. If you look at the stats, we don't have a single top scorer in the 125 in the entire league, and it's just absolutely grind. I think personally grind outworks skill any day of the week. You play heavy game, get pucks in behind the defense, and some teams just can't handle that. And at this time of the year, it's just that's our identity, and if we can be able to do that consistently, I think we got a really good shot.
When Evan comes out and has kind of like a run like he's had here, or even when any goalie's having that momentum, how big is that for the guys to get, and how easy is it to get behind when you got a hot goalie that's really rolling?
Yeah, he makes big saves when he needs to. All of our goaltenders have been good this year. Arv's played solid, Birdie's played solid, and Corms, when he gets the opportunity, he plays solid. And they make big saves when they need to. Corms made some massive saves tonight. He was really solid, controlled the puck well, and it was an important day for him. And like I said, just so happy for him. He's just such a good goalie, I think, and a great teammate.
Think it's time he should change his pads, or?
Well, that's not up to me, but I kind of like the black and gold, to be honest. It looks good, but not for our team colors.